since 1998, so a long time.
Biology professor at ECU, Tim Christensen, refers to the year that he began his fruit fly experiment. His lab is researching a significant protein with the help of fruit flies. Christensen says there's something special about the protein.
This highly conserved protein that's found in yeast, flies, humans, rats, everything else, is also involved in chromosome condensation.
He says that protein is called MCM10.
MCM10, that stands for mini chromosome maintenance 10. So it was found in a screen using baker's yeast.
Christensen says that his research deals with DNA and chromosomes.
My lab investigates is the intersection between that copying the DNA, what's known as DNA replication, and how chromosomes are packaged.
Christensen runs his experiment with the help of two students, Ariana Rabaza and Caleb Hopkins.
Ariana is looking for genes that interact with MCM10 by doing genetic crosses using mutants in fruit flies.
Intern Ariana Rabaza says she's in charge of the flies' nutrition.
You have to keep all the flies alive, so I switch bottles and vials every month, so they'll have their food brand new and they won't die.
She says that because of this research, some new information might have been discovered.
We might have found one of the genes that is supposed to be interfering with our crosses and how the progeny comes out to be.
Lab assistant Caleb Hopkins records the flies' data. He says he tries to make sure the data is correct.
Keeping track of the notebook and making sure that I'm always keeping a really accurate documentation of what goes on in here.
He says the end result of the procedure is something he looks forward to.
Getting to see the final result of what you're doing is always, the goal of any kind of research.
Christensen's lab has many components and purposes, but he says he hopes to figure out the main function of the MCM10 protein.
If we can identify exactly what MCM10 does and its role, then we can design drugs and design treatments that address its role in cancer cells and essentially help fight cancer.
This is Shannon Martinez reporting for Pirate News Network.